My name is Subhashri and I share authentic Indian recipes, really easy to follow and easy to implement. Throughout the course of my videos, you will find the ingredients displayed on the right so that it's really easy for you to follow along. Also, for each step of the cooking, I have the ingredients needed for that step always highlighted on the right as well. If you like my videos and my channel, please do subscribe, share and like. And please don't forget to leave your valuable comments and suggestions below. Today, I'm going to make Ghugni or dried yellow peas. It's an iconic vegetarian Bengali dish that I have grown up with. So come follow along and cook with me. So today we will make Ghugni. For that we need 1 cup of Ghugni which has been soaked overnight or at least for 4 to 6 hours. 1 small potato, which is about 130 grams. These are all the dry spices. We are going to roast them and then grind them to a fine powder. 1 tablespoon coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon cumin seeds, 1 to 2 red chilies, again completely optional based on your spice level. These are all the spices we're going to need in order to make the gravy and also boil our peas. To boil the peas, we need 2 green chilies, 1 tablespoon grated ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and then here we have 2 teaspoons of chili powder. We are only going to use 1 teaspoon of that for boiling the peas, and the rest we will keep it aside to make our gravy. For the gravy, we will need 1 medium onion, 150 grams, 1 medium tomato, 150 grams, 1 teaspoon garlic paste, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, and then some coriander leaves for garnishing, salt to taste, and 2 oil spoons. So let's get all this ready and then we'll get started on making our ghugni. So first we are going to dry roast our whole spices, the coriander seeds, the cumin seeds, and 1 to 2 red chilies. So let's get started. So you want to make sure that you don't want to burn this, so dry roast till you see a slight light brown in color. Now as you can see, the coriander seeds have changed color and we are getting a nice aroma from the seeds. What we are going to do now is we are going to grind this to a very fine powder. So the first step, this is all we are going to need to boil the peas. For that we need the peas, 4 cups of water, the dry roasted ground masala, potatoes, the ginger paste, turmeric, and we are going to use half of this, so 1 teaspoon of the chili powder and the green chilies. So let's boil the peas. Okay, so first we are going to add the peas. 4 cups of water, and then the potatoes, and then we will need half teaspoon of the dry roasted ground masala. Rest of it we'll use for the curry, and add the ginger paste, the green chilies, the turmeric, and then half of the chili powder. And now we will cook that in the pressure cooker for a whistle. One very important thing to note here is once the ghugni is boiled, you need to make sure to not throw away this water. We will be using this water to make the gravy, so make sure you save this water.
Ready.
So now I have given 1 whistle for the cooker, and as you can see, the ghugni is now cooked. So we are now going to make the gravy. Make sure you save the water in which we boiled the ghugni. To save the water, in which we boil the peas, take a strainer and pour the boiled ghugni and the potatoes through the strainer so that the water is now saved in a separate container. Here's the water that we use to boil the peas, and set the ghugni aside. So now we are going to fry the onions. For that we will need oil, cumin seeds and the onions. First, we are going to add 3.5 tablespoons of oil. Make sure the oil is hot before we add the cumin seeds. Now the oil is hot, so we are going to go ahead and add the cumin seeds and wait for the cumin seeds to splutter a little bit before we add the onions. Now the cumin seeds have started spluttering a little bit, so we are going to add the onions. We are going to fry the onions at medium flame till the onions turn a little light brown. Now, as you can see, the onions have changed color. It's turned a little light brown. Now we are going to add the tomatoes and our spices. To cook the tomatoes with the masala, what we will need is the tomatoes, garlic paste, rest of the chili powder, the dry roasted ground masala and some salt to taste. So first we are going to add the garlic paste, 2 teaspoons of garlic paste with the onions, and fry that at low heat for a couple of minutes. So we have been frying the onions with the garlic paste for a couple of minutes. Next we will add the tomatoes. Mix this really well. Then we are going to add 2 teaspoons of the dry roasted ground masala, and we will save the rest and sprinkle it on top of the ghugni at the time of serving. We will also add the rest of the chili powder and also some salt to taste. Now we are going to mix all of this well and cook this till the tomatoes are completely done and there is no raw smell of the garlic, and we'll be able to see the oil separating from the sides. Now, as you can see, the tomatoes are completely cooked and the oil is separating from the sides. Now we will add the ghugni and the potatoes that we had cooked before in the pressure cooker. We are going to mix all of this together so the ghugni and the potatoes get really well mixed with the masala. So now, as you can see, the ghugni and the potatoes are really well mixed with the masala. Next, we are going to add the water that we had boiled the ghugni in and we had saved. We are not going to pour too much of the water because we don't want a lot of gravy. So add the water and bring it to a boil. The water has come to a boil and our ghugni is ready to serve. Hope you really enjoyed the dish and please do let me know what you think.